Hello, welcome to Voiceless Whispers, and I'm Mary Chris. So let's talk first. What's an animal communication? So animal communication is done through the psychic senses of your communicator, which in this case is myself. So it involves telepathy, sometimes visual inputs, auditory inputs, sometimes also through a smell, maybe through taste, or even a feeling, a sensation. While these inputs are received by the animal communicator, it doesn't automatically mean that these are also seen or heard via audiovisual recording. In addition to the animal communicator's psychic senses, other aids may be used to narrow down specific details for an answer. Divination tools like oracle cards and pendulums may be used. In a reading, the animal communicator may also be able to impart healing if he or she is trained in a healing modality like Reiki. So, what can you actually expect from your report? Right now, I offer 3 services under Voiceless Whispers. The first one is a swift healing. For a swift healing service, the report may be optional. Sometimes the healing is imparted without other shared information from the animal. Well, should a report be included, it will bear the impressions, the visions, and other inputs shared by the animal during the healing session. For a comprehensive healing service, it will include a check on the animal's body to identify receptiveness for healing to be imparted. There will be a scan of the body to identify pain points, pain scale, etc. A chakra scan would also be included. At the same time, impressions, visions, and other inputs shared by the animal during the reading would also appear in the report. And finally, for an animal reading session, your report will be made available through different formats. First, there will be a video recording taken out from Zoom. You will have a video of me explaining what's going on, so you will see what I'm doing. You will also see my desk, whatever is happening in front of me. There will also be an audio format of the entire video session. So if you didn't want to watch the video, but you just wanted to listen via the audio, then you can do that. And then finally, of course, there will also be a written report. Since some of the inputs that will happen during the reading will be very fast, words heard spoken in the recordings may be insufficient to describe the response to a particular question. So the report should contain more details of the answer received. Also, the impressions, the visions, and other inputs shared by the animal outside of your 3 questions will also be there in the report. At the same time, some external images may be used to show or describe images received, just to show you whatever I was seeing, or just to describe to you better what I was experiencing, as close as I can as possible. Okay, what will you do to prepare for your session? So before you book your session, you will need the following information. Please take note of these, and these are the questions that's going to be asked before you place your actual booking. First, you need to prepare your animal's name and gender. Next, you will have to find a photo of your animal wherein the face is not obstructed, the animal is facing the camera, and some parts of the body can be seen. Visible whole body is not required though, and in whatever position they may be in. So they may be in lying down, sitting, or standing, or whatever position. And then next, if you are able to provide their birth date or maybe a gotcha date if they're a rescue, that would be a plus. Otherwise, maybe just the month and the year would suffice. If you don't have those, then that's fine. Just make sure that you have the first 2 items because those will be required. And finally, prepare your 3 questions accordingly. So here are some tips. First, please avoid trivial questions like favorite color. Sometimes the animal may see a color and show me the color, but it's not the actual color that they see. Some animals may have different perception of color, so that will greatly affect it. So I suggest moving away from those kinds of questions. Also, the word favorite is easily interchangeable by the animal to something along the effect of desired or more desired. So it could be something that they don't have, but they really want. So it could mean different from the word favorite. Next is pick questions that would address a situation or further enhance your relationship with your animal. Some questions I would like to suggest would be first, like, we have upcoming trips to the vet. I know you hate it, but how can we make it easier or less stressful for you? Or say, um, I'm going away on a vacation for a 5-day trip, and I would really like to leave you with a family member. Is there a family member you would feel most comfortable to be with while I am away? So, those kinds of questions would spark meaningful conversations that we can solve, issues that we can discuss further with your animal. So, after booking your session, now that you have booked your upcoming session, you may send in your payment at most a day before your schedule. Failure to do so may cause cancellation of your booking schedule. As soon as your payment is confirmed, another email will be sent out to you confirming the time of your appointment. So while waiting for your session to commence, I suggest that you inform your animal that you are requesting an animal communicator to reach out to them to discuss so and so, whatever you need to discuss with them. This is very important because this will make the actual conversation session flow smoothly. Some animals may refuse to discuss details because they feel like the animal communicator is actually a stranger. So it makes sense for you to give them a heads up before then. Informing them of your decision will allow them to feel at ease when I reach out to them and discuss the answers to your questions. At this point, I would, quote unquote, receive a cue from your animal. So if they are open or how excited they are to communicate through me, then I will know about it. Should your animal send me a message that they are refusing communication, I would automatically refund your payment in full. No questions asked. I should reach out to you separately to ask for where you want to receive your refund. Okay? Now, on the scheduled appointment, you don't need to be online. Also, it is not required that your animal is asleep. However, to ensure that we can hold as much conversation as we can with the animal, your animal should not be exerting so much physical effort, like when they're playing or they're doing their business, they're having their outdoor walk, or maybe even running. It is best that the animal is undisturbed during this time. And finally, kindly wait for your report to be sent to you. It may be delivered to your inbox within the same day or the next day. Some time to export, compress the video for uploading, and putting the report together might take some time. Please review your report and we'll schedule a follow-up to address some questions you might have. With that, I encourage you to leave me your feedback so that I can improve my services as well. Maybe you can also leave me a positive testimonial so that other guardians such as yourself would be able to find me even better. Or maybe you can also share this to your friends. I'm always grateful to speak to your animal. I'm so looking forward to that. Until next time, this is Mary Chris. I honor your presence. Namaste.